Joe, what do you take away from the Oklahoma game and your role? You ran the ball a lot, didn't throw a lot. You okay with that?
Yeah, I mean that's just what kind of like how the game was going for us. You know, Jacob was throwing the ball well. You know, he was executing the offense, and you know, they just asked me to do a few things here and there, and you know, I just tried my best, and you know, we got a big run there one time, but you know, the O-line and the running backs and wide receivers, everyone was blocking great on that play to spring that open. So,
does starting how many snaps both of you guys get, stuff like that? Is it something you both worry about, you and Jacob?
Being a starter.
And how many snaps you get? I mean, does that stuff?
Nah, I don't. I mean, yeah, everyone wants to be the starter, but I mean, at this point, you just want to get wins, and whatever's going to help the team win best, who's ever starting, who's ever playing more reps, whatever it is, at any position, you know, I don't really think that matters anymore. You know, I think everyone just wants to win games, and you know, whoever's going to give us the best opportunity to win those games, I think is going to play the most or whatever. And you know, for whatever reason it is, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but every game's going to be different, I'm going to assume, so who knows.
As for the running back position, you guys have a very depth core of running backs. I guess maybe talk to me a little bit about the skills that each of them bring to this team that maybe you guys can incorporate into game days.
You know, I think they all bring a unique skill set. I mean, Mike and David pretty much can do it all, you know, and then Kene, he's just super fast runner. He's going to get a lot better at catching the ball and some things like that. You know, but I just think all those guys, they come ready to practice. They want to be great. You know, they're just showing on Saturdays, you know, who they are, and you know that they want to be the best guy out there. And you know, it's pretty awesome to see some young guys doing that. And, I mean, Mike's still young too. I mean, he's only a sophomore, and to see some true freshmen come in and step up is awesome too.
Joel, this game, the Iowa State-Kansas game, is kind of in the game that really decides who finishes at the very bottom of the Big 12. How important is it for you guys to make sure you're not there to show this season has made legitimate progress?
You know, unfortunately, the last few years, it's kind of came down to this game. You know, who's going to be at the bottom of the Big 12 or whatever. But, you know, we don't really go into the game thinking that. You know, we try to go in and just 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time, you know, playing that opponent, focus on them, and just try to go out and execute the offense. I mean, the game's no different than playing anyone else. It's just, I mean, it's that Saturday at 11, you know, just like it would be against other teams. And, you know, you just got to go out and play the game.
For those two freshman running backs, how difficult is that for them to come in and make an impact just a couple months removed from playing high school football?
It's huge. I definitely know when I came out of high school, I couldn't have done that. I know I'm a different position, whatever, but still, I mean, to have production at the running back, you know, it's awesome to see that. You know, it takes a lot of skill set and a lot of, you know, God-given talent to, you know, to be able to do that. And, you know, but they also work hard. They want to be out there playing, and it shows what kind of people they are.
Coming in, did you think you could play right away, or when did you realize that you know how difficult that would be?
You know, I really had no expectations.
Quarterback's a different position.
Yeah, I mean, I had really no expectations coming in. You know, I just kind of wanted to see what I was, you know, capable of doing, like where I was going to sit at and some stuff like that. And I really don't think I could have done it, even if they would have thrown me out there. I mean, like you said, going from high school to college, you know, the game is 100 times faster. Everyone's as good as you or better. So, I mean, it's just, you're not just the one dominant person out there like you are in high school. So I really don't think I could have done it. I mean, I just didn't have enough knowledge about the game and ability at that time to do it. So,
do you coaches sit down with you and Jake and say, here's why we want to utilize you guys in a particular game, or define your roles, or is it more you take it as it goes?
Yeah, I think like you said, just take it as you go. You know, however the game's going, you know, it's kind of going to dictate who's playing at that time. And you know, I would assume, you know, kind of like last week, if we're throwing the ball well, they're going to continue to keep him in there, and you know, that's awesome. If we're running the ball, I would assume that, you know, they might see me a little more, you know, because it gives the defense a harder look, you know, to try to, you know, protect me or whatever, or try to get the running back too as well. You know, it just gives us a bunch of different options in the running game.
As for the